There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father Howard deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If you are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. The story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of.
I think I made it a little bit too quiet.
In his name and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would.
I think I should turn the sound up a bit. Let me check that when we're in the game.
Almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Don't go!
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take.
Why?
As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind.
Like an actual life, not being chased by creatures that are horrid.
Pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. Alright, and I can still look at things using right mouse. Good scientist keeps pen and paper handy just in case. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. So I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Let's turn the sound up just like a tiny bit. Back to game. Okay, that's quite loud. Let me actually check how loud this just is. How loud I have to talk! That's a weak throw. Something that's quite funny to me is that you can still hear sound at sound volume 0. I think 30 was actually quite good. But anyway, welcome! 4 minutes in, welcome. 4 minutes in already, what the hell? Welcome to the only game horror series that has ever scared me, that's ever horrified me. Welcome to the original Penumbra. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory or tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Alright. I remember Necrolog. Necrolog was really good. Best horror game I've ever played. Who hangs this up? Just put it down, mate. Just like put it on the table. It's not hard. Put on table. Please. What have in here? Some rum? Oops, oh no. Somewhere out there must be land. And answers. And a piece of paper. Alright. It's been a while. What? Let's read. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. What? I'm Philip though. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the food for your bed. I really don't know why you still want to have it bed on board, taking shifts because of it's no way to get your rest. What? Well, you still only have one bed on board, taking shifts because of it. It's no way to get rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know while alive at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch soon you need, so that you can go home to me safely soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Start them well in the eyes, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. Cause the Henriksons, they're some pieces of shit. I really don't like them, honey. So, actually, if you could come back and kill them, that'd be nice. Ship's captain also deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you're from home. Hi. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat, sleep, and, well, wake off! Or do everything else in this room for weeks at a time. He's out on the deck, but I don't fancy leaving that wet until I have to. Oh, get my parka on? No. I'll have me flashlight and me key. The key for me old padlock. I have me batteries. And some extra batteries to power my flashlight. And me glow stick. Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory or with the shortcut letter G. So F, G. Oh yeah, that's the Penumbra feeling. I don't need your flashlight when I have this. Can I now get... Come on. Get your parka on. Let's set sail to the ends of the earth. It's a rickety wooden desk. I can get the drawer open if you just hold the drag button, drag of the mouse. I figured that one out. Come on, turn your magic on. Somewhere out there must be land and answers. Put a bucket on your head. It keeps me warm and... Oh fuck, what's it inside this bucket? Ew! How do I spin it in this game? How do I spin to win? How do I Ninjago? 100 points to Gryffindor. I hit. I always could have a notebook. Well, I already had that before, so that should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. No notes. Well, notes, but no to-do list yet. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I'd realized how oddly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. I've jotted down something. Well, as in fucking find shelter? Maybe my last entry. My terror had one numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal in the distance? I could walk that way, but I won't. Hold shift to run. Why didn't it tell me that? Apparently I need everything told to me, because I have no idea game. What the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter, looks frozen shut, need something to break it. Like what? There's some convenient stones lying here, eh? I can hold the interact button left mouse. I should just about manage to pick up that rock. The cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things using the X7 button right mouse when I'm carrying something. You got it. Yeah! Spin! I hope to God it's not frozen inside as well. Fucking spin! Spin to win. And in there. I don't want to freeze to death before my adventure even began. I have fallen. Jesus, I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? I should have known that the rusted ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here and suffer that cold any longer. Heavy looking wooden barrel. Could be anything inside it. I'd rather freeze to death than experience what's to come. So come on. Yeah. Hoorah. Hooray. Doesn't work. Emergency exit procedures. Empty boxes, ammunition. What is this place? And how do I magically know they're empty? Do I have X-ray vision? If I have X-ray vision, maybe you would rather go into cold again. A steel rod. It's a flare. It's a wooden door. I hope it's open. It's stuck. Basic wooden door. It is open. It's a 24-hour ration pack. Long past its sell by date. Well, yeah, but not released by date. Empty boxes. Oh, they are. They won't pull off with my air hands. Oh, I'm strong. Ooh, hammer. It's hammer time. Let's see, I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a back swing by pulling the mouse right. Then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward proceed the stab in motion. If I hold down right mouse after back swing, I should be able to hit the ground. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Okay. Okay. Whoa! That's kind of cool. That's kind of really cool. I'll just be here for next hour, because I heard there's a secret ending when he hit this exactly 1,359 times. So... I need to start thinking straight. This cold, it's destroying me. These shelves are so as everything else around here. Could be our 50 years since anyone been down here. Yeah, and the first thing we do is climb through a hole. That just sounded like it caved in. Okay. That is a place. Okay. I think that's the way to go, because there is no other way. This leads there. This leads there. Every way leads there. So let's go there. Electricity maybe? Or some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center. And no way to operate it. I wonder I couldn't open the door. Oh, that's fucking great. It's actually seriously solid. It won't go by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. We're in. And we're running away. This is my space. This corner. I'd love if I could take the barrel in, but it's okay. I'm very... This is actually brighter than flashlight. The flashlight looks at one specific thing, and this looks kind of just everywhere. It's my corner. I'm living the high life. You can see the weather, the sun, if it ever shows. Hasn't shown in the past two minutes. So you know it's gonna be gone forever. God damn it. Nope. If you say so. That doesn't work. What? Fits pretty comfortably. Oh boy. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by two solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness, buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again I felt like I did it when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. It's dark. I'm trapped. I need to get out. Shut. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Precaution and self are my only defense now. If anyone or anything hears me, it'd be best to staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing left control will give me the chance. Shadows. No, I got it right because of the blue tint of motivation. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be hurt unless something is right on top of me. Better remember to shut up and answer stuff. And thus it already begins. I've jotted down a note, he said. The entrance to this cave is caved in, there must be another way out. Not as heavy as it looks, still it should serve as some form of weapon if I have to defend. This is a weapon? Are we really already started with the monsters? I'm at the exit. Where else could I go? Look how shitty this illuminates compared to this. Glow stick for life. Rave! Come on, monsters, let's rave! Boom! Ooh, yeah! Never been to a rave, was that right?